Hello everyone, welcome to the Simperion IAS YouTube channel. In this particular video, we will explain how to cover the current affairs with respect to the UPSC exam. See, here we have two newspaper articles, both are regarding the interim budget. I will take three examples and explain how to cover the current affairs. The demand of UPSC with respect to the current affairs with respect to different stages of exams are different. We have prelims, mains and interview. The importance of current affairs in these three are different. From what to study and how to study are also different as well. In this particular video we will cover only with respect to the UPSC prelims. See, when we discuss about interim budget, the first important thing is why interim budget, why the topic of interim budget was in news. The interim budget was in news because of the election of general election 2024. Normally in that year, the central governments present the interim budget. See, with respect to the UPSC, it's normally a three-step preparation. First is current affairs. The basic features of the interim budget, the basic facts, numerical facts, schemes announced in the budget, these things are important. The second is covering the static portion, keeping in mind this particular current affairs. Next is covering the PYQ. I'll explain all three things in detail. First is current affairs. Just go through the newspaper or any particular video or whatever suits for you and cover basic facts about the current interim budget, which are purely current affairs. What is the outlay for the defense sector? What is the fiscal deficit? What's the revenue expenditure? What is the capital expenditure? What's the debt to GDP ratio, etc. The basic facts, cover the basic facts. Then based on the current affairs, how to cover the static. See, budget is part 5 of the Constitution, Article 112, 113, 117, Article 265. These all deal with the budget. Article 265 of the Constitution says no tax shall be levied or collected except by the authority of the law. So that's Article 265. Please cover the basic facts. Then about the budget. When the budget was started in India, when the first budget was presented, and what is the difference between the economic survey and the budget, etc. After that, once you cover those things, what is the difference between interim budget? What is the difference between the interim budget versus the full budget? This is important. Next, what is the difference between interim budget versus vote on account? Vote on account. Interim budget is part of Article 112, vote on account Article 116. Once those things are covered, then whether the word budget part of the Constitution of India, who prepares budget, and what is the India's two budget? What is the difference between railway budget? India once had railway budget versus the general budget, and other is FRBM Act, Budget Management Act, I think FRBM 2013. See, these are the static portion to cover. That is a comprehensive preparation. Once you cover all this, then please go to the PYQ. Please go to the PYQ and check whether UPSC have asked a question on budget. 100% they would have asked question on budget, vote on account, economic survey, etc. Who prepares budget, etc. Please cover those PYQs. This is a comprehensive preparation. If you do the cover the current affairs in this particular way, cover important current affairs, cover the static portion based on the current affairs, and then cover PYQ based on that particular current affairs and static. That is a comprehensive preparation. You can easily cover 70 to 80 questions in the UPSC. You will be covering the PYQ, you will be covering the current affairs, you will be covering the static through what is the kind of guiding you. The current affairs is guiding you to prepare in this way. If you just see, normally all the magazines, current affairs magazine in the market, none of them cover the UPSC current affairs in this perspective. Say they just mention interim budget and 2-3 sentence about it, then they just fill the pages with the facts, like 2 lakh crore for this particular department, 3 lakh crore for capital expenditure, this particular scheme 2000 crore kind of a budget. It's not important. Some of the things are important. More than that, static portion is very important. They will go and ask what is interim budget, they will go and ask what is vote on account. UPSC will ask whether the word budget defined in the constitution. Actually, it is not defined in the constitution. These things are important. Let me take another and explain in more detail. It is related to actually Article 142. It's related to Article 142. See, even this is in news. It was in news because of the Chandigarh municipal poll and Supreme Court remitting 20-year sentence of a person convicted under the POSCO because of 2 things in the March and February 2024. It was in news, Article 142. When we study Article 142, what is Article 142? Supreme Court doing the complete justice. Article 142 comes under Article description of Article 142 is complete justice. Supreme Court can review its own judgment or other judgment. And please cover the difference between original jurisdiction and advisory jurisdiction. Advisory jurisdiction comes under Article 143. This is how you cover the static. Then what is the difference between Supreme Court and High Court with respect to the advisory jurisdiction and the original jurisdiction? What is the difference between the two with respect to that? This is how a particular topic that comes in the news is covered. See, and also what are the articles, very important, what are the articles that support Article 142? Article 142 actually is supported if you have studied well. Hope that's only 20 days remaining, you have studied well. Article 142 is supported by Article 32, that is right to constitutional remedies. And one is it is supported by, I'll change the ink and write it. It's supported by the Article 32. It's supported by Article 141. That is, a decision of the Supreme Court are binding on all courts within India. It is supported by the Article 136, special leave petition in this endeavor. It's also kind of described as judicial activism. See, these are the things very, very important. Please don't read Supreme Court gave this judgment regarding the municipal body elections in Chandigarh. It's not at all important. Important is Article 142. Important is the concept of complete justice. Important is original jurisdiction of Supreme Court, advisory jurisdiction of Supreme Court, Article 143. What are the articles that support Article 142? That is Supreme Court power under Article 142. What are the articles supporting it? That is Article 32, Article 141, Article 136. And difference between the Supreme Court and High Court when it comes to the original jurisdiction and advisory jurisdiction. These are important. And also you can cover in this only the difference between Supreme Court, High Court and subordinate courts. That is very important as well. The difference between Supreme Court, High Court and subordinate courts. You will be covering everything. as we have already covered Lakshmikant, or I can say polity. Lakshmikant is not a correct way to say it. As we already covered polity, see there is no source mentioned. So as you already covered a polity from any of your source, when you do the current affairs in this way, please recall. Then please go to the PYQ. Once you have done this, please go to the PYQ and check whether UPSC has asked a question on Article 142. I think they have asked question on Article 142. This is how you cover comprehensively. If you study in this way, 70 to 80% of the question in the prelims you can answer. I can bet. In the coming days, as soon as possible, in the next 1 or 2 days or maximum 3 days, we'll come up with important topics to be covered, important static topic to be covered for this year prelims. That will be for free on our YouTube channel. Please share our YouTube channel with your friends, the roommates, the library mates, like people who are preparing for the UPSC exams and even other exams as well. Anybody who is interested in preparing for competitive exam can go through our channel. Everything is for free. Whatever we provide on the YouTube channel, everything is for free. Next important thing is Law Commission. Law Commission actually gave a recommendation regarding retaining of the criminal defamation. The important thing in this here to cover is, one is whatever recommendation they are given. Another important thing with respect to static is Law Commission. See, I think they have asked one question in 2022 or 2023. Which of the following bodies are statutory bodies? So Law Commission is an executive body. It's formed by the executive decision. So Law Commission, regarding Law Commission, and the difference between, in this particular, actually in this article of Law Commission regarding criminal defamation, they even talk of sedition. So the difference between sedition, civil defamation and criminal defamation. Please cover those things. What are the difference between three? And important Supreme Court judgment. The important Supreme Court judgment regarding the criminal defamation is Subramaniam Swamy versus Union of India case. So this is one of the important judgment. This is how to cover the current affairs. And please go to the PYQ and check whether Supreme Court whether UPSC asked any question on the defamation, civil or criminal defamation, or even on the sedition or the Law Commission. 100% they have asked the question on Law Commission. So it's important. Please solve all those PYQ. That is a comprehensive preparation. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the Simperion IAS YouTube channel. Please visit our Telegram group, join our Telegram group. We will provide a link to our Telegram group in the description. Please press bell button. Whenever we upload a new video, you will get notification. Please visit our website UPSC mains previous years answers.com. We will provide link to the website in the description, where we have a 3 material, that is 43 years mains question bank, topic wise divided, including the essay. We have the prelims monster, that is solving the PYQ of last 8 years, 800 question using the intelligent elimination techniques, and how we have also shown how UPSC repeats question from the PYQs. The other is ethics mains monster. We have solved previous year question for ethics from the 2013 to 2023, including the case studies, and also we have shown how UPSC repeats the question even in the mains. We have said that more than 50% plus questions in the GS, from GS1 to GS4, repeat from PYQs. You can go and check many areas. The question on the GST, the question on the federalism in the 2023, the question whether the marriage, institution of marriage sacrosanct, the question on the difference between the opinion of Rabindranath Tagore and Gandhiji. There are many such questions. Question related to the probity, the question related to the international ethics, etc. The many questions in the UPSC mains 2023 were repeated from the PYQs. Or you can say the questions which are asked in the 2023 have already appeared in the PYQs. So if you have solved the PYQs, it would have been easier. You can get very high marks, get 60 to 70 marks, so 60 to 70% of the marks for that particular question. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.